I'm Clay Pigeon. Welcome to the Wake and Bake Morning Show podcast. It's a weekly digest of some of the segments and moments that make up the Wake and Bake Morning Show on WFMU. Of course, you can listen live to Wake and Bake Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Eastern on WFMU.org. Join me live every morning for the full show. It includes great music, chair throwing, pixie dust, and all-round good vibes.
Oh my God, the man is a maniac.
You can also hear the full show on streaming archives at WFMU.org/playlists/WA.
I'm Jackie Stalwart. Welcome to Mooney Morning Races.
And I'm Jackie's total action sidekick, Mark Musley.
Let's go into the pit and meet our racers.
Jackie, racer number 1 today is the wind.
Oh, listen to it. That horrible banshee's wail.
Yes, Jackie.
Oh, there's our number 2 racer.
The rain. Jackie.
Neptune's tinkle, the rain.
Neptune's tinkle.
What are them swelling strings? Oh, is it love? Here's a many splendid thing.
Jackie.
Thank you, Mark Mosley. Oh, love's racing today.
But so is hate, Jackie.
Mark!
Jackie.
Make it stop.
It's difficult to stop hate, Jackie.
Oh, Mark, who's that tightening his noose?
That's the last white rhino, Jackie.
Oh, the rhino's racing.
Out of Wellington, New Jersey.
Oh, Mark!
Don't panic, Jackie.
But I can't.
Jackie.
I can't hear you, Mark.
I'm here, Jackie.
Hear you.
The green flag, Jackie.
Oh, there goes the rhino.
That is the last white rhino in the 1972 jungle habitat bus.
Out of Wallington.
A party town, Jackie.
Oh, there's that lonesome banshee wind behind him.
The wind in second place, Jackie.
Followed by the driving rain.
Making the track very dangerous, Jackie.
Oh, no, Mark. Love's out of control.
Love's gonna hit the wall, Jackie.
No.
Yes.
Poor love.
Poor love, Jackie.
But is it?
Yes, love is dead.
Oh.
But hate is alive, Jackie.
Oh, and people are cheering for
I
it.
don't understand this world, Jackie.
At least the last white rhino's still in the lead.
But the wind that was following him, Jackie, has turned into a raging tornado.
And he's gaining on the last white rhino.
Oh, and now, Jackie, here comes the rain.
Oh, but Mark.
Jackie.
Mark, look, the tornado's sucking up all the rain.
It is, Jackie.
And now it's lifting straight up to heaven.
And the rain and
The wind.
they're gone, Jackie.
Oh, they're doomed.
But hate is still here, Jackie.
And it's gaining on the last white rhino.
It's affecting our thoughts too, Jackie.
Oh, it is, Mark.
Sometimes I hate you, Jackie.
Sometimes I hate you too.
With your stupid accent.
And your steroid muscles.
Your little kilt.
Well, don't be making fun of me, kid.
Jackie.
I hate you. Oh, Mark.
Jackie.
Mark.
Jackie, look.
What?
The white rhino's aiming his power horse.
Straight at hate.
He's blown hate to smithereens, Jackie.
And the last white rhino's our winner.
Wake and bake.
Who's out there today? Lane's listening, Dan in Delaware County, Falcon's got his ears on, Pete in Melbourne, Australia. There's Mandy who says, I've never sang in public before. You made it out to karaoke, Mandy. Great job. And Deutschland is listening. Wie geht's, Deutschland? It's time for us to have a look at our school lunch menu.
This is the vanishing American hamburger. It's been getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Well, Burger King is out to save the hamburger. With the Whopper.
Groovy.
The bigger the burger, the better the burger. The burger's a bigger at Burger King.
Just veggie burgers today in the Jersey City school system. And it shouldn't say just veggie burgers. I actually love a veggie burger. I'm at telegraph.com UK. You probably beat me to it. Now, a study has found this morning that veggie burgers have more than twice as much salt as their meat equivalents. Did you know that? Among the worst were the late Linda McCartney's vegetarian pulled pork quarter-pound burgers, which contain 1.8 grams of salt per 100 grams, around 2.5 times as much salt as the average meat burger. Paul McCartney's no burger eater, but his band The Beatles honed their chops in pre-fame days in the Reeperbahn district of Hamburg, Germany. Paul is an honorary hamburger.
Sie liebt dich, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sie liebt dich, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sie liebt dich, yeah, 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 yeah.
It's fun to harmonize with the Beatles. Veggie burgers and roasted potatoes in the Jersey City school system. I'm at laughgaff.com. Want to hear a couple potato jokes just for the heck of it? What's a potato's favorite horror movie? Silence of the Yams. Why do potatoes make good detectives? Because they keep their eyes peeled. What do you call a potato at a football game? A spectator. Hey, Dilly, these are good, aren't they? When potato chips don't sell fast enough, the maker knows it will soon be crunch time. Oh, I've got two more. Two more! Did you hear about the potato that got its head chopped off? It was decap-potatoed. And what do you call a spinning potato? It's a rotato. Isn't it? A rotato. Fruit, along with your roasted potatoes and your veggie burger. Sounds like a nice meal. Now, what's the most popular fruit in the world? Apples? Bananas? Grapes? No. To the astonishment of most North Americans, mangoes are consumed worldwide by a factor of 3 to 1 over bananas and 10 to 1 over apples. Although mangoes are still considered to be exotic fruits in the States, ranking as number 24 of the top 25 fruits consumed in the U.S., they are considered to be staples in India, in South Asia, they love mangoes in China, and Latin America, often referring to them as the king of fruits.
Mango, 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 mango. It's a pirate, he's up to my booty. Mango, 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 mango. Hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. Mango, 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 mango. It's a pirate, he's up to my booty. Mango.
There's your school lunch, kids. Today, enjoy in Jersey City. Listeners, enjoy the music now on Wake and Bake from Flying Fish Cove. This is On God, Wake and Bake.
Come on now.
As humans reach deeper into space by sending probes to explore our neighboring planets, and scientists look deeper into the cosmos for exoplanets,
Houston, contact with a test 1.
researchers are also attempting to drill deep below the Earth's crust.
Drill, baby, drill.
To obtain core samples of the Earth's mantle, to learn more about our planet's inner structure and composition. Scientists believe samples of the mantle will improve our knowledge of magnetic fields and geohazards, like seismic activity and landslides.
There's like a mudslide and everything's gone. The houses are gone. There's people yelling for help.
But getting to the mantle is proving to be very difficult. In fact, the Earth's crust turns out to be so challenging that it's yet to be breached in spite of the fact that the skin of an apple is proportionately about as thick as the crust is to the Earth. The most impressive of the attempts to reach the mantle was the Soviet Union's Kola Super Deep Borehole that was active between 1970 and 1992. The scientific drilling project reached a depth of over 7.5 miles, or about 1/3 of the way through the crust, before the higher than expected temperature of 356 degrees Fahrenheit prohibited the project from continuing. Since then, there have been many attempts to go deeper by drilling through the seafloor, where the crust is much thinner, but none have succeeded in reaching the mantle. Despite all of our attempts to probe the layers of the Earth, we've really only scratched the surface, and the Kola Super Deep Borehole remains the world's deepest artificial point on Earth. This is George for Wake Science.
Do you have a pet?
I did. I had a dog named Gus, but I had to get rid of him.
A dog named
Gus.
That's so weird, because when I was a boy, we had a dachshund named Gus, and he was hit by a car, and it really, really hurt me.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but weird. I've never heard of anyone else with a dog named Gus. You went to India. Why?
I went with my family when I was 15, and we were only there for 3 weeks, and it wasn't enough time.
Like a religious retreat or spiritual?
No, I've just been raised, our family vacations were always traveling.
Is your family pretty well-to-do that allowed you to go places?
No, that's how we spend our money.
Always from Manhattan?
Nope, I grew up in New Hampshire.
1,315,809 people call New Hampshire home. The highest point in the state is Mount Washington, which has been said to have the worst weather in the world.
What do you do in the city now?
I'm an actor.
Are you doing well?
Yeah.
Or struggling?
Struggling. Always.
Like a lot of actors.
Always struggling, but
do you think you'll stay with it, or is it like, I'm going to give it a few more months, and if it doesn't work out, what stage are you at?
I switch back and forth every day between I decide I'm not going to give up, and I'm just going to keep doing it.
Are you dispirited today a little bit?
Yeah.
That's okay to admit, because a lot of folks are, and it's nice for them to hear that someone else is, struggling out there.
Yeah, it's funny, because I've always been the poorest among my friends as an actor, and the rest of them are doing really well, doing their office jobs or production work, and for once everyone's kind of, in the dumps financially. It's weird for them to be in the same position as me for once.
Is it a tough time for actors in New York?
Yeah.
The closing when the customers don't come.
Well, goodbye. Are you good at it, honestly?
Yeah.
I mean, you know by this time.
Yeah, I'm good.
What are you good at? What makes you a good actor?
I'm truthful.
Yes. Yes.
I'm truthful.
Yes. Yes.
I'm truthful.
And now here's Stace with your Hump Day Hazmat Report.
Thank you, Clay Pigeon. Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. E. coli from border to border and coast to coast and all the ships at sea. Let's go to press. Decatur, Alabama. 3M Corporation brazenly dumps perfluorobutane sulfonamide into the Tennessee River for the last 5 years. Perfluorobutane sulfonamide can oxidize into even deadlier chemicals with names that are even harder to pronounce. Elko, Nevada. Train carrying ammo, grenades, and bombs derails. Spilling ammonium nitrate, saltpeter, sulfur, and worse. Closing Route 80 between mile markers 350 and 356. One emergency responder is forced to read statement saying that no derailed cars contained anything hazardous. Beechwood Beach, New Jersey. Dude! The most contaminated beach in New Jersey has been found, and it is Beechwood Beach West, with 13 contamination advisories and 15 closures. Yeah! If you're heading towards Beechwood Beach this summer, scram! Scram! Today's Hazmat Report is brought to you by Medline's Biohazard Specimen Bags. For those times when you need to run for your life and safely preserve deadly samples at the same time. Medline's Biohazard Specimen Bags. Deadly samples. Medline's Biohazard Specimen Bags. Each biohazard bag has a zip-style closure and the internationally famous biohazard symbol printed on each bag. With Medline, just bag it, zip it, and forget it, and nobody dies. Get yours today. Now back to our report. Montreal, Canada. Crunchy dessert product containing norovirus. It's pulled from the shelves of the Great White North. The recall in question is for France Delis brand Choco Raspberry Crunchy Dessert with a product code of 8519. Delicious and deadly. Dr. Pepper is selling mineral water with arsenic at Target and Walmart. Keurig Dr. Pepper admits that Penafil unflavored mineral spring water contains so much arsenic that even the FDA says stay away. Recall in progress. Henrietta, New York. Leaking package at the UPS store on Highland Drive. Sickens 5 and frightens 4.
I'm frightened of myself.
The sickeningly sweet purple liquid was acrylic fingernail product. That stuff'll kill ya.
Hold it! Hold it, Stace. Jeez, hold it. They can't take anymore. The Glisters can't take anymore. Butane sulfonamide dumps, Elko train spills, beechwood beach contamination, specimen bag biohazards, Montreal neurovirus-riddled desserts, arsenic-laced Dr. Pepper, leaking fingernail polish. Glisters, that's it, right? You don't want another bonus hazmat item, surely, do you? They say yes, Stace. Go, go, baby, go.
Philadelphia, PA. Huge refinery explosion. Shoots fireball so large that it can be seen from outer space. The East Coast's largest oil refining complex went up in flames last Friday, igniting 14 million gallons of crude oil and propane. And so, with lotions of love, this is your Jersey City correspondent, Stace, who knows that if every light on Broadway were as big as Broadway itself, there wouldn't be room or need for people.
Taking us up to 5 minutes after 7 o'clock, it's time for us to check the latest news. Saxman, take us on down. Say it, Stace.
Tuck-it-a-ta!
It'll bring you luck. And it works every time. Just give it a try. Today's news is by Swingin' Sam Russell, continually hitting it out of the park for us. Part of the Wake News team. Thanks, Sam, for all you do. Well, good news for our beleaguered planet. It could sure use it. Engineers have developed a new super efficient method of removing the greenhouse gas carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. While most carbon capturing technologies only work with high CO2 concentrations, the new system can remove the very low concentrations found in the atmosphere, Science Daily reports. The device is a kind of virtual battery, sucking CO2 out of the air with special carbon-attracting electrodes, concentrating it and spitting it out the other end, where it can be safely interred in fizzy soft drinks. I love science, Stace.
Clay Pigeon, you know, Australia Man's been taking notes from Florida Man. And when Australia Man was sent to prison 18 years ago, he ingeniously smuggled a small bag of weed up inside his right nostril, as Vice reports.
That's not where I thought he put it, but in his nostril, huh?
That's not what people are referring to when they say where the sun don't shine. But when Australia Man tried to retrieve his big house Buddha, it just got pushed further in.
Oh, no, no, no.
He never did find it and concluded long ago that he must have swallowed it. But after a series of terrible sinus infections and splitting headaches, he went in for a CT scan, and there it was. The man felt so much better.
So he actually just thought it went away?
Yeah, he thought it got absorbed into his body, or he swallowed it.
He horked it. That's the word for... You can actually do that if you...
What's it called?
Horking.
Horking?
There's people who can stick blueberries up their nose and then hork them and take them out of their mouths.
Oh, I never heard that term before.
There's a way, through. Even people who do it with their eyes, I've heard.
Wow, horking.
Is there a
That's a new one. I'm going to go to YouTube and look up some horking videos.
I did steal it. I heard David Letterman say that one. It's called horking.
All right.
It's a great word, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the kind of YouTube hole I'm going to fall into.
Horking blueberries.
Horking.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's it. Your news item?
A Nebraska man. Now, Nebraska man, what are they doing there? Walked into a bank with $1 million bill, saying he wished to deposit it, reports BGR. I don't see the problem so far, but luckily the bankers had done their homework and knew that there was no such thing as a $1 million bill. They calmly explained to the would-be millionaire Nebraska man that the bill was counterfeit, but the man would have none of it. He left angry and was last seen sliding the bill into a vending machine, then punching and shaking the machine when it didn't give him anything close to enough change.
Those sharp bank tellers.
They were nice to the guy. I thought they were going to call the cops on him or something for trying to pass a fake bill.
I guess that's so fake and so stupid
Yeah,
that they took pity on him.
He was pathetic,
Yeah,
wasn't
he came out the other end of stupid.
Nebraska man.
Yeah.
You know who's a Nebraska man? No relation to this story.
Who?
Dwayne Train.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
he's from Lincoln, Nebraska. And Bethany Riker from Omaha, Nebraska. And Bronwyn C. from right across the river.
Well, she's from Iowa.
Council Bluffs, but it's right by Omaha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's your news, everybody.
This is Granny Spicy Tuna saying, wait, and
Hi, Clay. It's Connie Clinkophus in the Wake Traffic Chopper.
And I'm Rex Rademacher, loving life.
What happened to On the Cold Hard Ground?
New year, new catchphrase.
I like the old one better.
Who asked you?
What's this loving life crap?
Shows my sensitivity.
Be a man, Rex. Like him. Like Officer Dink Dougherty.
I wonder who he's after.
Well, find out, Rex.
Just get him on your CB.
Oh, that's a good idea, Rex.
I get him sometimes.
Break 19 for Papa Bear.
Yeah, you got the Papa Bear. Come on.
Copy, Papa. You got the one highway honey on this here. Come on.
Connie, is that you?
It is, Dink. Who you after?
I'm after you, honey.
Oh, Dink. I mean, who you after? A speeder?
Oh, no, Connie. I'm just heading in for donuts and coffee.
Oh, no speeder?
No speeder.
That's why he's so big.
Quiet, Rex.
Who's that, Connie?
Rex Rademacher.
That jerk.
Shut up, fatso.
Rex.
What did you say, Rademacher?
I said shut up, fatso.
Rex, no.
That's what I thought you said.
Dink, you better get your
The
donuts.
heck with the donuts.
You know you want
I
him.
want you, boy.
Okay.
Come and get
I'm
me.
putting you in the cuffs.
Clean white cuffs and collar.
A new blue suit.
And shiny wingtip shoes.
A fresh boutonniere.
Mom smiles.
Dad's a little worried about the car.
Drive careful, Jimmy.
Don't drink, Jim.
One day he's a little boy.
Playing with blocks in the corner.
Then suddenly, he's all grown up.
Where does the time go?
It's Jimmy's first prom.
And as he combs his hair in the mirror,
Mom couldn't be more proud.
I love you, Mom.
Jimmy says.
I love you too, Jimmy.
Mom answers.
Get that car home by midnight, son.
But Dad.
No buts.
Oh, Jimmy.
Mom says, reaching into her apron pocket.
Take these with you, Jimmy.
What are they, Mom?
They're Breath Ahoy mints.
They're Breathahoys, Jim.
Breath Ahoy?
Sailors take them on long sea journeys.
When they can't brush their teeth, Jim.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Breath Ahoy mints.
For Jimmy's first prom.
And for Dad and Mom.
Ahoy. Rex, there's Dink. He's gonna kick you.
I'm gonna kick his. Oh, God, he's
And
big.
here he comes, Rex.
Oh, jeez.
I've never seen him look so mad.
Walking over now.
You're dead, man.
He's gonna pound you, Rex.
Remember me, Connie.
Oh, Rex.
Rademacher.
Yeah.
Oh. Stay down, Rademacher.
Don't hurt him, Dink.
You son of a...
No, Rademacher.
I'm gonna brain you with this hubcap.
Oh, I was hoping you'd see that hubcap,
Could
Rex.
you see it from up there, Connie?
Yes.
Don't hit me with that hubcap, Rademacher. No.
You got him, Rex.
I did, didn't I?
Yes.
Stay down, Dougherty.
Rex.
Yeah, Connie?
You're in big trouble, Rex.
I know.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna run, Connie.
Oh, Rex. Rex. Goodbye, Rex. Dink, are you alive?
Yes.
Oh, good. Well, back to you, Clay. Connie Clickopus, wake traffic. You've been listening to the Wake and Bake Morning Show podcast. Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
Good. It's a weekly digest of the special features and moments which make up the Wake and Bake Morning Show.
Woo!
After all, you wouldn't want to miss special moments like this. Ah, you're in a good mood today, aren't you?
Oh.
The Wake and Bake Morning Show. Set your alarm and join us each Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. on WFMU.org. A little too early for you? Catch the archive show, which you can find easily on WFMU's homepage each day. I'm Clay Pigeon. They call me the Pitch. Join me each morning for the full show, either on the radio or online at WFMU.org. And keep listening.